In this video, we're going to customize the Add to Cart button, which might be the most important button on your WooCommerce site. Why is it the most important? Unless someone clicks on it, nothing is going to be added to the cart, which means they're not going to buy anything. That's why it's so important. You want to make sure it's not just a plain stock button. You want to make sure it's one that stands out and one that's easy to use. So here's a couple tips for you. The first one is forget about the button. Instead, add something called Quick View. This theme has it built right in. And if I click on any one of these shoes, it's going to open a modal, which is not really a pop-up, but it's a modal. And you can add various numbers of shoes, click on Add to Cart right there, and you don't have to leave this page. You can keep on browsing through all the shoes. So if you have a store where people pick up a lot of things and they don't want to click into every single listing, add their items, click back out, click back into a listing, it's a real pain. This makes it way faster. Unfortunately, you have to hover over the shoe to see it, and some themes don't have that built in. But there's a plugin that's free that will add these for you. Let's head over to the plugins in the dashboard, and this one down here called Yith WooCommerce Quick View, named quite appropriately. Let's activate that. You can search for it by going to Add Plugins, search for that, and you'll find it. It's free. Without doing any settings or any setup, just come back out to your shop and refresh. And now we have a Quick View button added in the same style as the existing buttons. If we click on that, it's the same type of pop-up. There's a bit of an issue here with the styling, probably because I'm zoomed in to make this video. But you have the same features. And what's also nice about those pop-up modals is they pull in variations. On this shoe right here, I added some variations. If we quick view these with the themes quick view, we see we can pick sizes here. It shows how many we have in stock. You can add a different number of them, and that's a variation associated with that shoe. You can have any number of variations listed here as well. Before we carry on with this tutorial, we got to talk about user consent because it's a big deal. Your customers want to know what data is being collected, whether it's being shared with third parties, and how it's being used. That kind of transparency builds trust, and trust matters when you're trying to turn visitors into customers. That's why this video is sponsored by Usercentrics. Their flagship product, CookieBot, helps you manage consent clearly and professionally on your website with customizable banners, support for 60+ languages, automated blocking of non-essential services until consent is given, and easy integration with popular CMS platforms like WordPress. It's also Google certified and IAB certified, which is a big deal if you care about privacy, compliance, and marketing performance. Plus, you get analytics and even A/B split testing tools to help improve consent rates. You can start with a 14-day free trial, no credit card required, and paid plans start at just $8 per month. Check out the link in the description for more information about CookieBot. I also have a playlist with a handful of CookieBot videos that I've linked to in the description as well. And now let's get back to the tutorial. The Yith plugin added the variations here to make your life a little easier, plus the quick view. So if I click on one of these, I can click Add to Cart, and before I clicked on it, you saw it said select variation or select option or something. Select options. So you have to select what option you want, and then you can click, or the button changes to Add to Cart, then you can click to go through to your cart. And this is the Yith WooCommerce Quick View plugin doing this. And then Quick View from the Yith WooCommerce plugin also adds them here. We still have that zoomed in issue, but likely when you're not zoomed in, that'll be okay. So that's a easy way to let people pick variations without leaving the catalog page or the listings page, which makes their browsing and shopping so much easier, especially for repeat or return customers or shops that sell a lot of stuff. The next thing you might want to do is change the text of the Add to Cart button. Believe it or not, that's not built into WooCommerce. It seems crazy to me. It seems like something that should be built in, something so fundamental and something that's been there so long. Why wouldn't they change this or make it so you can edit it for different countries and things? Alas, they don't. So there's a couple ways we can address this. One is with a plugin, also a free plugin. This one's called Custom Add to Cart button for WooCommerce. If we activate that, we can click on settings for that plugin. That will take us into the WordPress customizer, which you can also get to by going to appearance and then customize. And it'll take us right to the spot where we want to go to edit this. So right here, we have the Add to Cart text. If we scroll down a bit, we see our Add to Cart buttons that we saw before, and you can change this to whatever you want. Add to basket, buy now, You can make it whatever variation you want to customize your store and make it a little more your own, not have the same thing as everybody else, which is add to cart. You can also add an icon if you want. It's going to add a little shopping basket. Believe it or not, also tough to do in stock WooCommerce. Luckily, this free plugin has come to the rescue. You can also hide the cart text. So if you're limited with space or you're focused on mobile designs, you could have just the shopping cart icon. People understand what that is. You can change the background color, the button color text, what have you. I'm not going to save this. We're going to exit out of here. And I'm going to show you another way you can change the add to cart button, but without a plugin. So let's deactivate this. This is going to require us using a piece of code, but we just copy and paste. It should be down below in the description or the pinned comment. Or if it's not, leave a comment and I'll put it somewhere where you can find it. This code needs to go into the functions.php file. The best way to do this is through your hosting account. You can get there through Appearance, Theme File Editor, but then if something goes wrong, the site goes down and you can't access the Theme File Editor anymore. So you can't fix the problem. So I'm hosting this site locally. So I'm going to open the files for this site. If you want to learn how to host sites locally, there's a video in the card up above that shows you how. It's super handy. On a local site, these are the file folders we go through to get to the regular WordPress files you're used to seeing, which is these ones here. We want to navigate to themes. This is the Astra theme that we're using, and we want to find the functions.php file. There it is right there. Let's open this with a program. I use Sublime. You can use any number of programs, but I like that Sublime has a syntax highlighting. Now I can go in here and add something to the functions file at the very bottom. Make sure you're at the very bottom. Add some carriage returns. And then we just paste the code in here. I have comments added already. This first part of the code adds a filter so that we can apply it to single product pages. The second one adds a filter so we can add it to archive pages, like a catalog page, like the one you see here. And then the third part of it is where you actually change the text. Currently, it's set to your new text. That's what all add to cart buttons will be changed to. I'm going to keep it as that for this video so you can see that it's actually working. But you would want to change this to whatever it is for your add to cart text. Just make sure you keep the single quotes. Do not change those. Only change the words in between them. And only change this part of this entire piece of code unless you know what you're doing. Then you can change whatever you want. But if you don't know what you're doing, just copy and paste and change this bit and then save. And then come back out to your site and refresh. And these should all change. And they do. And now it says your new text. Pretty sweet. So this will save you a plugin. You can probably even find a way to add an icon. I just didn't extend the code to do that, but you probably can find that. So the next thing is changing the appearance of the add to cart button. Tough to do in stock WordPress, but now we can use AI and the CSS field inside the customizer to make it really easy. Here's the way I usually do it. I right click on whatever element I want to edit and then click inspect. And it's highlighted in the inspector here. Right click on that, go to copy, and then choose copy selector. That is going to copy the selector for this specific button. And it should be the same for all the buttons that are the same button, essentially, which is all the add to cart buttons. With that selector, I'm now going to go to my favorite AI, whatever it is. You can go to your favorite. I use Google Gemini right now. And I'm going to ask it to style this button. It's not some fancy prompt. There's no need for me to copy and paste it down below because you just type what you want. I'm just going to type what I want in plain English. Just do it the same way and it'll work just fine. So here's what I'm writing. I need help styling the add to cart buttons on my WooCommerce site. Can you please make the color blue when it's not being interacted with? Make it light blue when the button is hovered over, and add a shadow. Here's the selector for the button. And now we just paste in the selector we copied a moment ago. It's pretty big. You don't want to type all this out. There's lots of room for errors. So the easiest thing is to just copy it from the inspector and then hit go. Here's the CSS, pretty short. Let's copy that. And we're going to throw it into the customizer. Let's go to Appearance and then Customize inside our site. And we have the additional CSS tab right there. Let's open that. And let's paste in that CSS. Publish it. We could preview right here, but I'll go out to the main site and refresh. And all these your new text buttons have now changed. And if you don't like how the button was created, but you like most of it, but you just want to tweak some of it, you can tweak it in here. A lot of CSS is kind of plain English. You can also copy and paste any of these property value pairs into Google, and it'll tell you what's going on. It'll define it for you. Or you can go back to Gemini and say the buttons have a border. I don't like the border. Can you make it different? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'm going to ask it to do something for me. I'm going to say that's great, but can you make the button color a gradient from blue to purple that slowly moves? Let's see what it does here. Here it says replace the previous code with this version. So we don't copy something and add it to the existing version. You got to replace the whole thing. You got to make sure you read to see what the AI is telling you, because sometimes you just add it. In this case, we're replacing all of it. So let's copy that. I'm going to delete all of this, paste in the new code, publish that, refresh out here, and now we see the button appearance is totally different. And the purple moves. It doesn't move slowly. It goes pretty quick. But you can adjust that. And that's a super easy way to create buttons that stand out and make it your own personal style. You can even take a screenshot of your WooCommerce store and say, this is my existing store and this is the styling I like. Please make a button that stands out but isn't obnoxious, for example. And then it'll help you. And then you've given it more guidance on how to fit the styling into your existing site. And it's powerful. It just makes your life so much easier. So that's a bunch of ways to customize the Add to Cart button, which is arguably one of the most important buttons in your entire store. If you got value from this video, make sure you like and subscribe to let me know. And check out this video on your screen right now, which is a complete guide to product variations. Like this one here, like I added this shoe. We have these variations here. This video guides you through how to create those, why to create those, when to create those, and how to make your life easier when creating those. So check out that video, and I'll see you there.